What's going on? What is going on? How are you, Laura?
I'm doing great.
All right. It's just me and Laura right now. Baxx is running a little bit late, and he said he's going to be joining us, hopefully, if everything goes right. The show is not the same with Baxx saying his opening intro.
I know, it's so weird.
But...
With the miracle of technology.
Yes. There we go. Ready? Welcome, and thank you for listening to...
What you talking about, Lil B?
Oh my God, it's like he's here.
He's here. There we go.
What you talking about, Lil B?
We don't even need him anymore.
All right. Sorry, Baxx. You're fired.
What you talking about, Lil B?
That's all we needed you for.
That's all. That's all. And this music that he created. So welcome to the podcast, everybody. So we are on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're on Google Podcast, and we are on TuneIn Radio, Castbox, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Stitcher, YouTube, and don't forget to like our Facebook page.
What you talking about, Lil B?
And our newest account is
What you talking
Twitter.
about, Lil B?
Twitter is the newest one. I don't run Twitter. I think Baxx did that. So just do a search for
What you talking about, Lil B?
and on Twitter, and follow us and give us a like. So Laura, how are you? What's going on with you?
I'm doing great. What's going on with me?
Yeah, what is going on with you in the Laura world?
There's a lot. Do you want me to start off with Reddit? Because I can start off with that.
You have very interesting stories when it comes to Reddit.
Okay, I swear to God, this time all I did was post a selfie again. Just a smiling selfie. Just a headshot.
Okay.
And then this guy propositioned me for $1,500. Can I say this on air?
Sure, say it. What,
Oh my God, it's so inappropriate. If you have kids, like hold their ears.
Yes, hold your ears. Yes.
He messaged me and he said, "Oh, I love your selfie. You're so beautiful. This might sound weird, but I would love to give you $1,500." And I said, "Okay." And then I'm like, "For what?" And he goes, "Well, I want to send you a video of me masturbating and I want you to watch."
What? What a pervert.
I know, but it's $1,500. Like
1,500, yes. And I'm going to play my porn music. There we go. Now, how does that go?
I didn't say anything to him. I'll respond to him later.
Wow. You know what? That will pay the part of the rent.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Pay the rent.
I wonder if I can like just pretend to watch him. I don't really want to watch him.
Yeah, you just set up the camera and just walk away, make dinner, and maybe do a little laundry, and just like, oh yeah, very good. Okay, cash at me, PayPal.
I mean, I can definitely fake being into it.
Well, that's what they normally do in the adult videos. They typically fake a lot of things, don't they?
Then another guy messaged me, but his was totally business proposition. Like, he said that his old cam girl quit and he wanted me to be his new cam girl. He said for 15 minutes, 2 times a week, I could do cam girl stuff and he would pay me $250 per time.
You know what? We're in hard times.
I know, right?
Definitely.
Don't shame sex workers.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Well, the people down at the strip clubs are probably not working right now, right?
Yeah.
Those guys are closed up?
E-thots.
Yes.
E-thots are where it's at.
All right. Well, good idea. I support
Thank
you.
you.
You got to make a living somehow, right?
I'm not going to do this. I don't want my viewers to think I do this.
Yes, it's just all for the show, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, sure. But, okay. Mm-hmm. So how was your week? What did you end up doing this week?
I went on a fishing charter and that was amazing. That was so fun. I've never fished before. Mm-hmm. I caught 2 fish. One was poisonous, so I couldn't bring it up on the deck. The second one was the small fish, so they had to throw it back. And this is a funny story. The first mate and the captain walked up to me and my friend and they tapped us on the shoulder and they were like, "You two, follow us." And so we thought we were going to get in trouble. Me and my friend were like, "What? Are we getting kicked off the boat? What's happening?"
What, are they going to throw you overboard?
They said it so weird. They're like, "You two, come here or follow us." So we followed them into the captain's quarters, whatever it is.
wait, is it a bedroom quarters or they're like pilot?
It's pilot
where
stuff.
they drive the boat.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
where they're driving.
Sorry, boaters, I don't know the terminology that drive the boat.
I don't know what it's called, the captain's chair. So they took us in there, and the guy was like, he's like, meet the captain. I'm like, hi, Captain Rick, and he's like, hi, and he's like, sit up here. Your girls are driving the boat, and we're like, oh hell yeah. So we drove the boat for a good like 15 to 20 minutes. I got to like steer around other boats, and I went on Facebook Live and showed people that pretty much now I feel like I know how to drive a boat.
Nice. Well, you couldn't be that far out because if you did Facebook Live, you got a phone reached up to land to get a cell service, right?
It did freeze a little bit.
Oh, did it? Okay. Usually those phones lasted like 10 miles, I think.
Yeah.
I've done that before. It would take like a cruise out, and there's Pinellas County way out in the distance, but I could still call Aunt Bertha or something like that. So, that's good. Well, at least I had a good time. And is it one of those charter people? They have like 50 people on the ship, or how does that work? Was that
I think they cut the basically the capacity because of the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
No, there was definitely not 50 people on the ship. It was maybe like 30,
Okay.
I think. And then we had our fishing poles like 6 feet apart from each other, and everyone had to wear a mask when they walked indoors into the boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's one of those charters, and they do everything for you. They hook up the line and.
Yeah, everything's I learned how to bait my own line, and I was casting my own pole and everything. I was actually, I'm not gonna lie, I did a really good job.
Nice. Yeah. I love going fishing too, but it's been a long time. But yeah, it's nothing better off being on the water in the sun. The weather, I'm sure, was good, right?
Yeah, it was so hot. It was so hot.
Yeah. We haven't really had rain the last we're down here in Tampa Bay, and we haven't had rain in probably a good week and a half, 2 weeks.
We're in a heat wave right now, actually.
I know, but we're not below our rain gauge. The amount of accumulation of rain. So because of that tropical storm a number of weeks ago, like dumped like 6 or 7 inches of rain.
What's happening? There's another tropical storm.
No. Several weeks ago there was. There was a tropical storm. We got all that rain. At least by my house I did. I got so much rain. So, but yeah, I mean, enjoy it while it lasts. So that's good.
I also went to the beach.
Okay.
Yes, was it yesterday? I can't remember.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, yesterday. I went to the beach yesterday. I went to Anna Maria Island yesterday, and it was really nice. There was not a lot of people there, and I went for my friend's birthday. It was just me, my friend, her boyfriend, and her 2 children. So we were social distancing as a group away from everyone, and we didn't wear masks because we were outside. But I got some hate from a friend online. Like, she was hating on me because I didn't wear a mask to the beach, and she was hating on me because I even went to the beach.
Really? I don't know. People are so cooped up in their houses, and, you're not like you're in a small little confined space. I mean, you're outside. It's, 95 degrees outside. So, I mean, the virus is not going to I don't work for the CDC, so I don't want the hate mail either, but, I don't know. I mean, if you're social distancing, wearing a mask, why not? I mean, people go to the grocery store. I mean, what's the difference?
I feel like it's different because I'm outside, and I feel like I watch the news. I don't believe the pandemic is a hoax, but they're saying like direct sunlight and heat kills the virus on surfaces.
Right.
So I'm outside, and I didn't feel like I deserved the hate that I got, but yeah, it's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Like,
I'll be totally honest with you. I did see it on your Facebook page, and I didn't comment on it. I actually just trolled you. I changed the setting to receive notifications or, be notified when a comment was. And I was watching some of those comments, and I was like, holy crap. There's a lot of just haters out there. It's not like, hey, I hope you had a good time, and, you and your family and you and your friends, or have a good weekend or something like that. And people just, a bunch of haters. I don't get it.
Some girl blocked me. I think it's a girl, Casey something. She's like, you're a horrible person and you're stupid too. And then she blocked me.
Wow.
I'm like, okay.
Like I mentioned a little while ago, just changed the subject, but, we now have a new Twitter account that Baxx created, I think about a week ago. And just do a search on Twitter.
What you talking about, Lil B?
Exactly. So just, I don't do it as good as he does, and he's not here right now for me to tell him to do it. But so I saw this meme that you made up.
I memed myself.
Yes, you memed yourself.
Before anyone else could do a better meme.
Yes, so describe this meme because it's pretty damn good.
Okay, so there's an image of me going around the world, basically. It's like it's the image of me on that video where they were saying that I was censoring people for the company or whatever. And the image of me, it's like underneath my chin, so it makes me look really fat. And then I don't know, they just got a horrible picture of me. I really think they added a fat filter, right?
They had to.
So I put that picture next to one of my most recent pictures on the fishing charter, and I'm like,
and that was Saturday, I think, or early this week or something.
It was
like
last
that?
Saturday.
Saturday, okay.
So I put them side by side, and then the meme says, what does it say? You're looking
I'm looking at it right now, and it's on our Twitter account. Is it on our Facebook page too? I can't remember.
I didn't put it on Facebook.
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay, yes. So go to Twitter and search for.
What you talking about, Lil B?
Yeah, search for that. And so it says here, the meme says, "You won't believe her weight loss secret. She went from 215 to 115 in just one day." So they have you on hidden camera in that video. Mm-hmm. And again, if you don't know the video that we're talking about, Laura was on a viral video. And the last I checked was something like, I want to say 530,000 views from Project Veritas. So how do you say that? Veritas. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, check our last podcast and look in the description. I put the YouTube link in the description. So watch the 20-minute video and listen to the podcast because it's a very interesting show. And you know, there's always two sides to every story. And, you know, I just found the whole thing very flabbergasting why, you know, people do stuff like that and put words in people's mouths. But anyway, so
I did another meme though.
What did you end up doing?
It's similar to that one, but I said, you won't believe her weight loss secret. She lost 100 pounds in just one day. Cash up Laura 527.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Okay. Now
I redid it because, I mean, if people are gullible enough to think that whatever they think I did,
right,
then maybe they'll be gullible enough to give me money to my Cash App. Hey. I'm hoping.
Hey, you know what? God bless. If you could do it, great. So you did get some comments on it.
Okay,
so,
go ahead and read it.
All right. So, you know, again, we don't have a lot of followers, so please, you know, go to our Twitter and search for.
What you talking about, Lil B?
I know. I just love this button.
What you talking about, Lil B?
Because Baxx is not here. So, yeah. So the first comment was, it says, "What the hell?" What the hell? And then the next one was laugh out loud. Then another one, you only got 4 comments, and somebody did retweet it. I don't know who did.
Thank you.
And it says here, lying adds pounds.
Yeah, that's hate, but that's okay.
It's okay. I mean,
any attention's good attention.
Exactly. And this last one here says, well, yeah, get rid of shitty people in your life and the dead weight drops off immediately.
Thank you. That's an inspiration to me. I'm going to do that.
That's awesome. Yeah. So the video, not the video, the picture, the picture on the left was, you know, you at the office, and that was taken in February, right?
Yeah, it was taken like the last week, I think.
So yeah, so right around February 25th, 26th.
I did not lose any weight since I left that job.
Yeah. And then the picture was taken last week on the the fishing charter. And
right.
Yeah, exactly. So they put a little fat filter, and they actually they used you as a thumbnail in the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's just nuts. But you know what? Any attention is good attention, I guess, right?
I guess, even with the hate mail.
So you've been getting any more hate mail this past week?
I haven't really checked, to be honest, but people found my old Facebook account. My mom told me that she randomly showed up to my house and she's like, what is this post? What's this post that you did? And I'm like, what are you talking about? So she went onto my old Facebook account. I guess because my current Facebook's private, all those haters that hate me so much found my old one that's public, and they just started commenting on that. But they found like an old post from like 2 years ago.
What did they say?
They just found the old post, and just started commenting MAGA and saying like how much they hate me and I'm such a horrible person, and Just all, all the hate stuff, just the normal hate.
Yeah, everybody's going to hate on something out there. I don't know why, but it's the power of social media. So I wish Baxx could show up here. I'm missing Baxx.
I know. It's so sad without him.
I know. So you grew up in the 90s, right?
I would say, yeah. I grew up in the 90s.
Okay. Do you remember this song?
Of course. That's the only song I know by him.
There's another song out there back from, was it Under Pressure?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that song?
I do know that one.
Under Pressure.
Yeah.
My kids, like when I listen to the, the other version, the Under Pressure, like, oh, cool, Ice Ice Baby. And they start singing. And I was like, no, it's Under Pressure.
Yeah, because it starts out the same.
Yes, it does. I wonder what kind of permission he got for that, but it's a good song.
I think he did. I think there was something about it in the news.
Yeah. So our good friend, Vanilla Ice canceled his concert.
He's a good friend.
It's a good friend, yeah. If you're listening to us, Vanilla Ice, hey, you're a good friend of ours. So he's canceling his concert over in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. And he's, talking about, I have it on here on TMZ. And of course, TMZ video changed and I don't have the link anymore. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
All right, so I found the video. These websites, I have everything all queued up, ready to go. And I can't rely on some of these certain websites. So this story came out of TMZ, and it says Vanilla Ice just canceled his performance in Austin, saying he didn't know the numbers were so crazy in Austin, Texas. The rapper said the concert had been booked a long time ago, but with cases spiking in Texas and across the nation, Vanilla Ice says the best thing to do right now is to cancel. Oh, good for you. There's a short little video here of him. A
little update about the concert in Austin. Basically, I'm not going. I listen to my fans. I hear all you people out there. I didn't know the numbers were so crazy in Austin, but we were hoping that it would be a lot better by 4th of July because we booked this concert a long time ago. So basically, just want to stay safe. We do take it serious, and we want to make sure that, everybody's safe. So we were just, hoping for a good time, 4th of July weekend. But it turned into be a big focal point on me, and it's not about that. So anyway, happy 4th of July, and hopefully by New Year's, this corona crap will have a cure. Come on. Go, Ninja, go. We're ready to go.
He said New Year's.
Anyway, yeah, New Year's. Everybody. So that came off of TMZ.com. Yeah, that little article talking about it. So, but yeah, I mean, they're spiking. Florida even spiked within the last couple of days. I think we had almost 9,700 new cases here in Florida. I don't know about the rest of the country. I'm not following. So
it's the South. People are saying the South is spiking, but it's I don't know, because I'm still running into a lot of people. I don't know if you have, but people that think that the coronavirus is a hoax. I'm still talking to people like that. Yeah,
I have a few friends that feel the same way too. I mean,
I think that's the problem, right? That's what's contributing to the spread.
It is. And you know what? And my friends are brainwashing me to think differently now. And it's like, man, is it really? That's like, like the Scooby-Doo, type deal.
But then that would mean the whole world is in on it.
Yeah, the whole world's got, I don't know. My question is it really that serious? Is it to that level that they're making it sound like it's that serious? I don't know. I'm up in the air about it. If you could listen to past podcasts, I just thought maybe, with everything being shut down and reopening, things will get back to normal. But things are not getting back to normal. And it's just crazy on how much, Florida, at least Florida has been spiking, and Texas, according to Vanilla Ice.
To me, it's like a gamble if you're going to live or not. Because if you contract the virus, you don't know for sure that you'll survive it. And I don't want to take that. I don't want to gamble that, because some people are saying you catch it and it's like the flu, you catch it and then you get sick and then you're fine. But it's you don't know that for sure. We have medicine for the flu. We have vaccines.
Yeah.
We have antibodies for the flu already in us. People don't have antibodies to coronavirus.
No, we don't. But, but just out of curiosity, I like to know how many flu cases there was out there in this past, winter. I haven't heard one thing about that. And you know what I haven't heard about this past several weeks? Murder hornets.
They're gone. Those two that or hitchhiked, sorry. Those two that hitchhiked on that one person, they died.
Okay.
They're gone.
No more murder hornets, man.
I hope not.
Oh God, that thing is creepy. But I did notice, I was over at a friend's house and they invited us into the pool and just, and we opened up the little skimmer thingy. He opened it up, the homeowner, and it's like, oh, look at this thing. And seriously, it looked like a murder hornet. I don't think it was, but it was like a wasp, like 2 inches big. And I was like, the first thing I could thought of was like, man, murder hornets made it to Florida. I mean, it's dead, but it was scary looking. But yeah.
Why did like bees and wasps go around the pool? Because every time I go into a pool, they like swim right by me. I'm just like, fly away.
Maybe it's something with the water or something like that. I know a friend of mine gets those dragonflies. They make their way into their pool cage and they get in there. I don't know what attracts them. Maybe it's the lighting.
I don't care about dragonflies though. The bees sting. The wasps, like those are the ones I care about.
Yes, but pretty interesting. But you got one thing about living in Florida. A friend of mine, Haley, give a little shout out to her. She posted a picture of a tarantula walking around outside. She lives in Texas area. I can't remember, Dallas or Austin, one of those cities out there. And she posted it, this tarantula just walking around. I was like, I hope you're at a zoo or something like that. I hope you're at some sort of insect sanctuary or something like that. But this thing was just walking on the side of the path, walking path or some sort that she has, that she was on. And she took a picture of it and put it online. I was like, holy crap. I hope that thing doesn't show up in your house in the middle of the night. Anything with 8 legs and hairy is not my cup of tea.
But we live in Florida. North Florida has these big, huge spiders too. People have them in their house. I forgot what they're called.
Like daddy long legs?
No. I mean, daddy long legs are big, but these are big, like the size of my hand, and they're in Florida. They live in people's houses. Ugh. I hope you don't have any. I'm sorry.
No, I don't. Nothing that I know of. But bugs. But yeah, I mean, no matter what part of the country or what part of the world you live in, you got a little different type of insects and all that stuff. But you know what? Being summertime, I'm sure our northerner listeners would appreciate this. You know what I miss? Laura, where are you originally from?
I used to live in New York.
Okay. Do you remember, how old are you when you moved out of there?
6, so I don't remember anything.
So you don't remember too much. So I grew up in the New York area, and I miss lightning bugs.
Oh, no, we had those in Georgia, and we used to catch them all the time.
Okay, so they made it down to Georgia, but there's none in Florida.
Why?
I don't know.
No, they're in North Florida by Georgia. Yeah.
Okay, so they're in North Florida, but we're in Central Florida. So there is, but we got love bugs. They look exactly like the little love bugs.
But they don't glow. They're not as cool.
Yes.
I used to catch the fireflies all the time. They were so beautiful.
Yes. In the middle of the night, you see little spikes of little lights. I thought I saw some last summer in looking into a conservation lot, but I don't know. Maybe my eyes were going nuts.
We have cool wildlife down here, though.
Yeah, we do.
We've got dolphins and manatees. Like, nobody else has that.
Yeah. Have you ever been down to the Tico power plant?
Yes, I love that place.
Yeah, I never been down there.
You should go.
Yeah, I know.
There's like all types of, and it's free.
There's
is it? All types
free for me, yes.
Yeah. Don't go to the aquarium and spend $70. Just go there.
It's expensive at that aquarium. I love the Florida Aquarium. They do an excellent job down there. They do great, but oh my God, it's like almost like $30 a person just to go to the aquarium, which, yes, there's a lot of, cost that, to take care for the animals and all that stuff. But, for a family of 4, you're already about $100 already. And plus, your screaming little kid wants a souvenir and a soda or something like that. So, but yeah, I mean, I love the Florida Aquarium. It's really
good to go like once in a while, but if you want to go for free several times, go to the Manatee Viewing Center and it's free and you can touch them. And yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. My son is part of the Boy Scouts, and we did a camp out at the Florida Aquarium. So it's called Sleeping with the Fishes.
Ooh, that sounds cool. So
basically, when the aquarium closes after like 5-6 o'clock, they convert it to, all the staff is gone, and they have limited staff or a night crew and all that stuff. So so our Boy Scout camps there every other year. They didn't do it last year; they did the year prior, and they physically you sleep in front of the. If anybody has been to the Tampa, Florida Aquarium, there's a huge glass fish tank that has to be about 25, 30 feet by like 60 feet long.
I know what you're talking about.
The glass has got to be like 10 feet thick or something like that because it's amazing how much water pressure is behind there. But yeah, so they actually get to sleep in their sleeping bags in front of the fish tank at night. I think they shut off the lights as well at night, after like 10, 11 o'clock. And they give you a free a tour. They serve the kids pizza. They actually do a little like a dissection of like a squid or something like that. Yeah, it was, or some sort of animal.
Interesting.
Yeah, I personally didn't do the activity. I coordinated it for our Cub Scout pack, but that's one of the things they did. And they fed the animals, or the fish, and touched there's like the stingrays, and it's a lot of fun. So if you have a Boy Scout camp, Girl Scout camp, or a group activity that you guys are looking to do, hopefully this Corona crap blows over. I mean, I certainly recommend it.
I hope the Corona blows over. It's not going to blow over. We need a vaccine.
Yeah, I want it to blow over.
I wanted to blow over too.
I'm ready to move on with my life. I mean,
I'm ready to go meet people. Go out.
You ready to meet people or go on dates?
Both.
Both? Okay.
I want to go on a yacht. Like, I want to go places. I want to have fun.
Yes. I need a new friend that has a boat. And yes, I just, maybe a yacht. I'll be happy with a little.
Wait, if any of our fans have yachts, it would be great. Like, you can invite us on your yacht. We can meet you. You can promote our show. Basically, I just want to go on a yacht.
Just want to make sure they don't throw us overboard.
No, I'm fun. They wouldn't do that. And I'm a strong swimmer.
Okay. Not for 10 miles, 20 miles out in the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, I need a new friend with a boat. I miss being on the water.
Yeah,
it's they say, the best part about is your best day of your life is your first day that you get your boat, and the best time of your life is the day you get rid of your boat.
Oh, I've heard of that too. Why? The maintenance.
The maintenance. I mean, it's crazy. So a friend of mine got a boat, and it was a beautiful jet boat. It was brand new, and got the new boat smell and all that stuff. And go out on it and go out in the Gulf, and just we have a lot of intercoastal. I love riding the intercoastal. It's not as rough, obviously, not being out into the actual Gulf, because it's the way the water is protected. And we actually just cruise around and go up to like Johns Pass, if anybody know where that is. That's over in like Treasure Island area of Pinellas County, and you dock your boat there and you have lunch and just hang out and get on your boat and just leave, and it's catch the sunset, and we go to Three Rooker Island, I think it is. It's an island right off of Dunedin over in Pinellas County. So it's a great place, and the kids had a good time. And but to answer your question, I'm just rambling on here. To answer your question, yes, there's a lot of maintenance for a boat, between the fuel costs, the maintenance costs. This particular person actually housed their boat at a marina, so that's like $500-600 a month just to store it. They, especially a lot of these neighborhoods in our area that has an HOA, and you can't just park a boat on your driveway. And you'll just get one of those nice friendly letters. I'm sure our listeners know exactly what we're talking about, because I'm sure our listeners got some letters in their lifetime.
About what?
Like those violation letters from the HOA.
Oh, yeah.
Do you live in an HOA?
Fuck the HOA. Yeah.
Okay. So
I do.
Have you got one of those nice friendly letters?
Yeah. I mean, yes. About dumb stuff. Like things that aren't even mine. So they sent me a letter about my neighbor's tree. And I guess they thought it was my tree. They just didn't know. And it was like going into the street because our trees are close to each other on the side. And then, they sent it to both of us because they didn't know which tree it was. And they're like, please trim your tree. And I'm just like, just leave us alone.
I get it. You live in an HOA and they have rules and regulations. I get it.
Me too, but not for petty stuff.
Yeah, it was petty stuff. I got 3 of them for living in our house. The first one I got was because I had some weeds growing in the cracks, not the cracks, but the expansion cracks in the driveway. Mm-hmm. It's not the driveway itself is cracked, the expansion cracks, and my lawn guy didn't, weed whack it out or whatever they spray it out or something like. So I got a letter for that. Then the following 2 letters, I got one for a dirty mailbox. So I get this with the violation letter, and you could sign up through the U.S. Postal Service. I'm sure you could do this nationwide. So you sign up through the U.S. Postal Service, and they could you could actually know, it's called informed delivery. So you'll get an email every morning from the Postal Service to tell you what type of mail you're getting. It will actually be a picture, like a little screenshot of the
cool.
Yeah, so I'll show it to you. But yeah, so you could sign up for this. So one day I got the email saying, "Oh, yeah, this is the mail that's coming to my house by in my inbox in my email." And
You
I was
can
like,
reject it.
and I was like, "No, you can't reject it."
Oh, never mind.
So I'm sitting there like. It's like 7:30 in the morning when the email finally comes, and my mail guy doesn't come till like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So all day long it says, "Oh, great, I got an HOA letter coming." Something in the room of my day, I guess, because nobody likes to get those letters. So I opened up the letter, and it turns out there was a dirty mailbox violation. So I was like, okay, dirty mailbox, and my mailbox doesn't look that bad. Well, the person that drives around the neighborhood looks at writes up the violation. And she takes a picture of it, and they posted the picture in the letter. Well, the letter was addressed correctly to us, but the actual mailbox was like somebody else's mailbox.
Oh no.
So I emailed them. And I was like, that's not my letter, because they leave that. If they leave that on your account, you could essentially get fines.
Foreclosed or something.
Yeah, HOA foreclosure, whatever it is, assess some fines if you don't take care of it. So I was like, you better take this off my account. And I made sure I followed up on it. And then the next letter I got, somebody was parked in front of my house. Not my car or anything. And they said they took a picture of this. It was like a Honda or something like that. It was parked in front of the house. And,
Did they not have lives?
Well,
I'm sorry. It's just like, I get it. I totally get it. But it's like, I feel like those are the people that were like teachers' pets in high school.
Well, the people that drive around my neighborhood are part of the homeowners association property management. So they're getting paid to drive around their car to do that, and they find some. But the new latest thing was, those graduation signs that people have, and people now getting letters from the HOAs because they have those, congratulations, class of 2020 and all that stuff. And people are getting letters because they still have those signs out.
Oh, they still have them.
Yeah. I know my neighborhood sent a memo out. You said you could have it, but by like June 30th, they all have to come down.
I feel like they should do memos instead of taking pictures of people's homes. I don't know. I just get the vibe that these people are like so happy to like type up this letter and be like, yes, I finally
Quota.
Yeah. No, like they're snitches. They're like, yes, I get to tell people what to do.
Yes. And then, it's funny because somebody in my neighborhood will get a letter and then they'll post it on their group Facebook page, like, I got a letter from the HOA, because my weeds were growing in the yard. And then half the neighbors are like, yeah, just kill the weeds and just move on. Why bitch about it?
But the HOA takes pictures, but they don't take into account that people are going to get to it. So it's like I got an oil leak one day and it went on my driveway, and immediately that same day they took a picture and sent it to me. But I'm like, I was literally going to hire my people that do the pressure washing to just clean it. I'm like, I don't need a letter. I know I have to get rid of it.
Oh, I got one for a garbage can.
I did too. I got one for a garbage can too. I couldn't bring it in because it was pouring rain and I didn't want to go out and get it. So I said, I'll wait till the next day.
No, mine was at the top of the driveway behind I was cleaning out my garage and I was picking up my kids that afternoon. I remember this day distinctly. And then by the time I left, they called her the Red Baron. I don't know. It's just a nickname they have for her. The Red Baron went by in her car and snapped a picture because I was cleaning out my garage. So I closed the garage and my two garbage cans, the Hillsborough County recycle can, which is a big monster thing, and the regular trash can, which is a huge trash can. And, of course, I got a letter a few days later, and it's like, they were there because I left it out there because I was cleaning the garage, and, But, of course, that's a violation. So.
Yeah, HOAs suck. That's what I can take away from this. But they're there for a reason because you don't want to live in a trashy place.
Exactly. No, I personally rather live in an HOA than.
Yeah, me too.
Because I've seen how, you have this gorgeous house in this neighborhood and next thing you know, you got a house with a car on blocks,
Yeah, I don't want to live next to someone that brings down the property value. I just don't want to take that risk.
No, not at all. So what are you doing this weekend? I hear all the fireworks are all canceled.
I don't know. I'm getting my kids this weekend. What can we do during the COVID-19 pandemic? What are we allowed to do?
Stay home and watch Netflix.
I have sparklers for my kids. But I'm going to get hate for bringing my kids out. I have so many haters. They're going to be like, I can't believe you brought your kids outside. I don't know.
So Florida, I mean, if you're listening to another state, Florida's actually got these fireworks tents on the side of the road. There's Publix or grocery store where shopping is expensive. You know, that's my model for it. But Walmart's got
Publix is for rich people.
yes, but they sell fireworks in the grocery store or Walgreens or whatever else. You know, I
think
know
every single store in Florida sells fireworks.
They do, but fireworks are illegal in Florida. You know that, right?
Yeah. So are they fireworks or firecrackers?
They're called fireworks, but you have to sign a waiver saying they're using it for chasing birds out of your crops.
Oh, okay. I'm doing that. I'm chasing birds out of my crops. Okay.
My wife's got a couple tomato plants in the backyard. That's what we're using it for, to get rid of the birds.
I'm scared of fireworks though, because I'm afraid I might accidentally blow a hand off.
It has happened, and you know what? Let's look for news stories this coming week and see if anybody
idiots in the news. Yeah,
idiots in the news.
Sure.
Yes. So yes, the fireworks.
This is Florida, so you know.
Florida, yes. There's a local Fox 13 does only in Florida stories, which are pretty hilarious. So if you go on Facebook, go to Fox 13 Tampa Bay, and they usually post like only in Florida stories, like stupid stories, you know, like alligators and stupid people.
People wrestling. Remember that one time where that man ate that other guy's face?
No,
we're never gonna live that down. You don't remember that? Some homeless guy was on bath salts and he ate someone's face.
Yes.
So everyone thought it was a zombie apocalypse starting in Florida. You don't remember that?
Yes, now I remember. Only in Florida.
Yeah, we're never gonna outlive that.
Florida is known for their hanging chads. Remember that back in 2000? Or were you too young for that?
No, I was alive in 2000.
Yes, I know you were alive.
I was 17, so I wasn't that young. What happened?
So basically, I think when Bush, George W. Bush got elected president.
I remember that guy.
They had this Yes, I'm glad you remember him. You also remember George Washington? Abraham Lincoln?
I remember their names. I never met them, though.
Yeah, so Florida was like the epic center of like the hanging chads. I don't know why, Florida doesn't use like voting machines. Like I grew up in New York and we actually had voting machines. They're mechanical. They're not computerized, but they're mechanical. So you turn you walk in, you turn the lever to the right, the curtain closes behind you. The only thing that takes electricity is the fluorescent light to light up the whole board. And you just turn these levers, and these little levers will do all the counting at the end of the night. They open up the back panel, and they, 20 votes for who and 20 votes for him, whatever. So Florida has these, like, you remember Scantrons growing up when you were a kid? Like filling the number 2 pencil.
Yep, I remember those.
So those are called like Scantrons. Well, they have something like that, but you poke a hole in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the ballot. What do they do now? I do absentee, so I just fill in the thing with a pen. But back in the early 2000s, we had to do a Florida recount because hanging chads, so people didn't poke the hole in the little Scantron ballot thing, and people were up in arms over when George Bush got into office. And that was what, 2000? No, 2001, I think it was. It was 2001 Bush got in? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was. Yes. Because it was after.
It was before 9/11. I remember that. But yeah, I remember him just getting in the office and things were going good and the economy was going good, as far as I can remember. And 9/11, bam.
Yeah.
God, I remember that day.
I remember that. I was a freshman in college, actually, when that happened.
And you remember where exactly you were?
Yeah, no, because the lady came to my dorm and she's like, hey, we're not having school. And I had turned on my TV and I saw the plane hit live, the second plane hit live. Oh, my friend called me when the first plane hit. So I turned on my TV and I was looking at it. And immediately, as soon as I turned on my TV, I saw that. And I was like, wow, that's insane.
So how I remember, I was working for a bottled water company and I was visiting clients down in Gulfport, Florida. Not Gulfport, Mississippi, Gulfport, Florida. And I was listening to my favorite morning show. It was called the MJ Morning Show that I was listening to. And I remember MJ.
I used to listen to him a lot, too.
Yes. He had a very good show. I think he does the Schnitz Show. He does a few others. I'm giving MJ here a plug, but I'm sure people in Tampa Bay remember who the MJ Morning Show was. And I remember I was pulling up to a client, and they had this guy on the phone. MJ was interviewing him, and he was talking to this guy about looking for his son or something like that. I don't know how that story came about, because I know like MJ doesn't do a type of story, you know, like, oh, I'm looking for a lost parent or a lost child. But whatever reason, that particular day he was interviewing somebody. And next thing you know, you heard MJ like be all flabbergasted, not flabbergasted, but like wasn't paying attention to the actual interview. And I guess like the news reporter that was on that show just ran into the studio and like, we got some breaking news. And he just like hung up on the guy, you know, like, I'm sorry, sir, we got to go. We got some breaking news. Like,
Wow.
Holy crap.
It was breaking news.
It was major breaking news. I mean, it was like, I thought, you know, it was a little Cessna that hit the World Trade, because we didn't know at first when
It's
it first
a
happened.
huge ass plane.
8:47 or 8:45 in the morning or something like that. But yeah, that was just, I was really devastated, because I grew up in New York and you grew up in New York
Yeah.
as well. I worked in the World Trade Center when I was a teenager.
Oh,
and,
wow.
And it was the North Tower, and you know, that was back in the 90s. But
See, that scares me now. Like to ever work in a building that tall and thinking
Yep.
about how are you going to escape if something like that happens again? Because all those people were trapped above the plane.
oh, below, above
and
and below.
below.
Yeah, I mean, the fiery.
Some people below could get out, but if
Could
you
out.
were above, you
but
couldn't.
it took out the elevators too.
I know, and they had to run down the stairs.
Down the stairs, yeah. But yeah, that was just, wow. That was just, I can't believe that was what, 2001. We're almost 19 years already. No,
Yeah.
19 years.
19 years ago.
Almost 19 years ago. Yeah. Man, how time flies and how the world changed. You know,
Yeah.
we were watching a TV show. It was a movie. It was. Oh yeah. It was Tommy Boy. Remember Tommy Boy? It was
Oh, with that guy that was
Chris
trying to,
Farley, I think it is, and-
it's like big man and small.
yeah,
coat or whatever.
Big man, little coat. Yes, remember that?
Yes,
And
I remember
that was recorded, filmed probably obviously pre 9/11. But even the other movie, Meet the Parents. It's just funny how things change now, and basically he was saying, talking about bombs on board, and what do you think? I got a bomb on board on Meet the Parents.
You
And,
can't say that now.
You can't say
You'll
that
get
now.
kicked off the plane now.
No crap. And then we were watching the Chris Farley movie, Tommy Boy, and they were like, "There's no flights to Chicago to find the auto parts competitor." I can't remember the guy's name, or the fictitious auto parts company that were going to fly to Chicago, and the lady was like, "Nope, there's no flights, but I could book you a flight on the way home." Like, hello, I need to get to Chicago first before I can go home. But yeah, so they pretended they were flight attendants.
Yeah.
So they like hijacked somebody's jacket, and they were flight attendants on plane. It was like, man,
You can't do that now.
You cannot do that now, man. I remember.
You can't even bring lotion on a plane.
It's gotta be like three ounces. Or
Yeah,
something
so
like
if you go to Victoria's Secrets and get a normal size lotion, don't do it, because I did it. I went to Victoria's
you
Secrets.
gotta put it in your check bag.
Yeah, I know. I brought it in my overnight bag, and I had to give it to the lady. I'm like, I just bought this, and she's like, oh, and I'm like, well, it's yours. Here you go.
Yeah. You know, the Tampa International Airport here, I think like once a year, man, the amount of things they take from people.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, because I think they do an auction, or I don't know what they do. I think it's an auction. But anyway, there's a ton of stuff that people like bring, like why would you bring a knife on the plane, or why would you bring like box cutters and all that stuff?
like that I get, but why my Victoria's Secret lotion though? Like, why my lotion?
It's because of that one guy, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, but it was one particular guy was trying to light up his sneaker. That's what made people take their shoes off going through the screening process. So he was lighting up his sneakers. Apparently, I guess he had something flammable in his shoe or something like that. So he was trying to light up his sneaker and let the shoe blow up or something. It was like,
The hell?
yeah, it was just crazy stuff. I don't remember when that was. I mean, I didn't prepare for it. It was just, I mean, I didn't prepare, looking up online for the show, but yeah, it's just crazy stuff. And there's no way in hell you could, do any of that stuff that you see in funny that's in movies in this day and age.
We've come a long way. So people are upset about what happened after because, TSA and everything. Mm-hmm. But we're kind of heading in that direction, not with airplanes, but with like privacy, with
oh yes,
with the masks and also people reading your information and all that stuff. So
since you just jarred my memory.
Oh,
Yes,
thank you.
You did.
You're welcome. I mean,
Have you played that game called Heads Up?
Yeah, I love that game.
It's a cool game. We did it as a team building game at a place of I worked at, and we did it as a team building. It was a lot of fun. They introduced me to it. So my wife last weekend says, "Hey, I saw this new game." And I said, "Well, isn't that new?" But it's called Heads Up. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. So let's play it." So I didn't know this part. So she downloads the game on the app and starts downloading it and opening it up and starts playing the game. We did something like name different food brands or something like that. I think like Keebler was on there, and like some famous quotes that is like CarMax, for example, like we don't buy your car if you don't buy our car, we don't buy yours, whatever the situation is. Whatever it is, I can't remember their slogan, but yeah, so it's basically a game. You take it on your cell phone, you put it on your forehead, so I will be guessing what you're guessing. So you're looking at my phone directly at me. And so basically if you say
I'm giving you clues and you have to try to guess.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So we played, and then right after the game is over, after like the 5 or 6 guesses, the game is over, and next thing you know, they play a video back.
Big Brother.
Yes.
Russia.
Yes.
Collusion. No, I don't know. I'm just making up stuff.
But I'm just wondering, what are they doing?
New World Order.
It's cool to watch yourself to play this game and play it back with your friends, and of course they encourage you to put it on social media. But who's really watching that?
I mean, have you watched Edward Snowden, the movie?
No, I have not.
Okay, so that gives a lot of insight. Basically, he used to work for the CIA. I don't remember. I think it was the CIA, not the FBI, or he went in between. But he basically exposed America for spying on people. Like your laptop right now, there are people watching you right now, and it's because of. They say it's because of terrorist threats that they're constantly monitoring people through their devices just to make sure that nobody is a threat. And they claim that they have caught people that way. So it's the same thing as the airlines. You know how they take all those precautions? They're like, yeah, we're infringing on rights, but we're saving your life. And it's the same concept they use with this. We're spying on you, but we're doing it because we're saving your life. So all of us have a CIA, FBI agent. Hi.
Yes. Hi. Yes. And I'm looking at my laptop because I have TMZ sitting up here on my laptop, and my camera is not covered. I used to have a little cover on there, but it fell off. But
just introduce yourself. He knows you. You don't know
him. This is AJ. I mean, it's. But the thing is, my camera on my laptop's got a little light on there, so I'm wondering if there's a way that they could hack into your camera and leave the light off.
I'm sure they can. I mean, this is like, what's stopping them from doing this? And I don't think anything's ever changed from what Edward Snowden claimed happened. No, they never said they stopped.
I gotta watch that movie. Is it on Netflix or what's it on?
I think it was on Netflix.
Okay.
You should be able to live stream it or look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up because
it's not fake. It's a true story.
True story.
It is.
So, yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, it's Big Brother's constantly watching. So, it was a little creepy, that they, videotaped you because you don't know who's really watching you. I saw that when my wife put the phone down and they said, "Oh, look, there's us." I was like, what?
What about those people that bring their cell phones into the bathroom?
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Like someone's watching you there.
Somebody's watching you there, and people don't wash their phones, and they touch their little dingling and and touch their phones, and
some people only use hand sanitizers and don't wash their hands. I know someone like that. I'm not going to say his name.
Yes, I know.
You know him too.
I know several people. Yes. Yes, and we discussed it on the show, but yes, this gives you a good opportunity to listen to our previous shows, even when we were Tea Time with the Blake Crew.
We had some good stuff.
We had some good stuff. So, go back a few episodes and listen. This is episode number what? We didn't remember 3.
Yeah, we are number 3.
Too bad Baxx is not here. I miss him. I guess
Me too.
Yeah. Just for fun of it, let's.
What you talking about, Lil B?
There we go. I got my fix.
He probably has so much stuff to tell us that happened.
He does. He's got a lot of things going on. So, but other than that, you're just gonna hang low this weekend and just nothing crazy, huh?
The only thing that I actually started was a foot fetish page on my Instagram.
What? What? What?
I mean, I wasn't going to tell you.
A foot fetish?
It's my friend told me to do it because, like, let's not shame E-thots, but my friend told me that there's a large business in foot fetishism. Like, men love feet, and all you do is you just take cute pictures of your feet, and then men send you money, or women, I don't know. I don't discriminate, but they send you money if you just take cute feet pics, and it's not actual porn, it's just your feet. So
Really? Oh, I don't know. I mean, if a woman has nice feet, they get them toes painted and all that. Yeah, okay, great. But
mine are nice. Mine are really
but
nice.
those are not fetish. I mean, I guess to each his own.
I think it's the least fetish out of all the fetishes, so I don't mind doing it. And for me, it's not a big deal. I don't know if I'm gonna make money. I just started it.
Okay.
It's sexy_foot_goddess27 on Instagram. If you're a foot fetish person, you can cash at me or PayPal me.
Well, there you go, guys. Wow. No, I know there's a lot of fetishes out there. Holy crap. I mean, the foot fetish. I don't know. Some women some people got some like claw hoppers, as I like to call them.
It's so weird because I actually started following some other people on Instagram that are into the foot fetish thing. And a lot of the women that make the most money have the chubbiest, stubbiest feet.
Like Flintstone toes?
Yeah. And I'm just like, I guess, I don't know what it is in the mind of a foot fetish person. Like, what do they like? But I see that they send a lot of money to like women with fat feet. I don't have fat feet. Mine are long and slender, and they have I have French manicure tips. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And then there's also women that have dirty feet. They have
dirty as walking around in the mud outside.
Right. And then they take pictures of that. So I guess there's all different types of fetishes with the foot fetish. Like, it's a broad spectrum.
Oh God, really?
I don't know. I'm not doing that. I'm not walking around in the mud.
There we go. The Flintstone feet.
That's it. Yeah, they like that.
Foot fetish. Go to Laura's Instagram page.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I mean, didn't you see that one post where that guy, he messaged me and said, "Show me your toes"? Didn't I show you that?
No, you did not.
Oh, okay. He messaged me and said, "Show me your toes," and then, then went off on his hate rant or whatever. But yeah, he's a foot fetish guy too. And another guy on my Facebook always tells me that too. He's always like, "Show me them feet."
Well, just put your Cash App up there. What's your Instagram page again?
Sexy_foot_goddess27.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Go to Laura's page if you'd like feet. I don't know. But, there's people out there that buy underwear from women.
I know. And there's also a website. I did look it up. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't going to partake. My friend told me about it. She's like, "Look at this. It's like a website, and like guys subscribe to it and girls just subscribe to it, and they send their underwear to these men. It's like a subscription."
Holy cow.
That's disgusting, but it's like a big deal in Asia. That's where it came, that's where it's booming in Asia. It's like a thing there.
But people like Flintstone feet. I'm still stuck on that. Flintstone feet. All I could think about is Yabba Dabba Doo. I don't know, just another excuse to play Yabba Dabba Doo.
Yeah, people are weird with the Flintstone feet.
Yeah. There, you know what? Again, there's a fetish for everything out there. So, but no fireworks this weekend. You got the kids. You're just gonna hang low. Same thing with me. Nothing. Oh, but my son is going camping with his Boy Scouts. And,
that's fun.
Yeah, there was a lot of medical things that we had to do. We had to get a COVID test the other day, and I guess the Georgia governor required some sort of testing in order to go to an overnight Boy Scout camp. So
that makes perfect sense.
So he's excited, and everybody tested negative, so that's good. And I wanted to go up there and to drop him off, but no outsiders, which okay, I'll respectfully get. I mean, I wanted to set him up for it, but it is what it is. It's the new world we're living in right now. So
I'm sure he's excited to get away from the fam and
Yes.
to have fun, and you're
Yes.
excited,
yes, empty house. All we have is just one child and a dog, and that's it.
right?
Oh man. So I think we're just gonna end it on that note, guys.
Yeah, happy 4th of July weekend.
Yes. Yes. So everybody have a great, safe 4th of July. And, take it easy and enjoy your friends and family. And, don't forget the social distance out there. And other than that, do you have any final words, Laura?
No, it's been great. Thank you for following me, and just check me out on my Instagram.
Okay, so we are on our Facebook page. Make sure you go to our Facebook page. Our Facebook page has all of our links to our podcast platforms. Well, that was a mouthful right there. So we're on Podbean, Apple. We are on TuneIn Radio, Spotify, iHeart, YouTube, Google Play, and Stitcher, and CastBox. And
then if you follow us on Facebook, all the links are posted there as well.
Yes. Go to our Facebook page, and it's take you straight to our page, and exactly what you said. All right, I guess I will wrap it up. I want to go home already.
Me too.
Lucky you.
I am home.
You are home. Yes, we're over at Laura's beautiful mansion that she lives in. So
That's too kind.
So Baxx, I guess he never made it here. Baxx, you're in our thoughts, and you're here in spirit.
What you talking about, Lil B?
There you go.
What you talking about, Lil B?
All right, everybody have a great week, and we'll catch you on our next episode. All right, have a good one.
What you talking about, Lil B?
Have a good night.